Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of November 19th through the 25th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. So Taurus, for this reading I am using the Wheel of the Year tarot deck along with the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle cards. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, very nice, we have the Ace of Wands, and this keeps coming up. Let me see. I think Gemini had it. Let me see. I think Gemini and Libra also had this. So, you know, there could be a Taurus, Gemini, Taurus, Libra connection. But we have this Ace of Wands, which is an exciting new beginning, a new adventure, a new passion. It could be a new relationship, a new project that you're working on. Underneath the Ace of Wands, wow, I have the World. And so, wow. So some of you Taurians could be traveling. Maybe you're moving house. Maybe, you know, this is a long distance move with the World here. If it's a new relationship, it could be with a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio. The Ace of Wands could represent that attraction, that that spark, that physical attraction, that desire. But the overall energy is the Hermit. So very interesting. So maybe some of you Taurians need to spend some time alone here this week, or need to go within, need to listen to your intuition as far as this new beginning, this Ace of Wands. The Hermit for me can also represent that enlightenment, that clarity, that enlightenment. So some of you, you know, you're maybe in the process of manifesting this Ace of Wands, this exciting new beginning. But there definitely could be some Taurians that you're dealing with like some slower paced energies here. And so things are progressing slowly. And with the World, if you're a Taurus that, you know, maybe a long chapter or a phase of your life is completing. You know, with the World, I always say it's a process. And so some of you are going through that process right now. Here with the Five of Pentacles, you know, maybe you went through some financial difficulties or a stressful time at work with the Five of Pentacles. And so that could be like a chapter of your life that's completing. With the Eight of Pentacles here, maybe some of you landed a new job. And so you're working very hard. And you are coming out of this Five of Pentacles. So for those of you that didn't feel maybe financially secure or like you were making enough money, here with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, your hard work will basically get you out of this situation. By you working hard, you are rising up from this. You are getting out of this Five of Pentacles energy. So I think that's for some of you, this Ace of Wands is a new job, or maybe you are moving up within the company that you already work for. We see you working very hard, and I feel like this is what you're kind of coming out of, Taurus. And that could be, you know, a cycle, a phase of your life that is completing. Now we do have a full moon here, Taurus. We have a full moon on the 23rd of November. So it is harvest time for some of you. You know, you've set those new moon intentions earlier in the month. And so for some of you, you know, your hard work is definitely going to pay off. Now we have this Knight of Swords energy, which for me, you know, he can be someone who's a little bit in a hurry. So some of you, because you're dealing with maybe slower moving energies, this could be you a little impatient Taurus, you know, ready to charge forward, ready to take action. I feel like some of you are just a little impatient because, you know, maybe you've dealt with some struggles, some difficulties, and so you're ready to kind of just leave that behind, move on. And with the Hierophant here, it could be move up within the company that you already work for, or, you know, start that new job. For some of you, you definitely could have landed a new job, but sometimes with, you know, certain companies, it can be a process. The hiring process can take some time. So some of you, you know, you're in that kind of period right now. That's what I'm getting. Now we have this Queen of Swords here. So this is interesting. We have a little bit of air energy here. So you might be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. And I mentioned that Ace of Wands came up, I believe, in both of those readings. And so, maybe some of you, that's your significant other, or, it also could be your rising or your moon sign. Or a character around you that's significant here this week. Here with the Ten of Cups, it definitely could be your significant other. For some of you, it could be a family member. But with the Hierophant, for those of you with the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups and then that Ace of Rods, for those of you that are getting into a relationship, this person might have real potential. This person might be marriage material. You might, even if you don't get married, Taurus, you might maybe spend many years with this person, for those of you that are getting into a new relationship. And maybe this Five of Pentacles, some of you might have been single. You might have been single for a very long time, and maybe you thought that you were going to be alone for a long time. Some of you here this week could be finding out that someone likes you. You could be even bumping into someone coming into your life very quickly, or all of a sudden for some of you Taurians. Now, for those of you that are already partnered, you and or your significant other, they might be landing a new job. You might be landing a new job. There definitely could be some blessings coming your way here, Taurus. And some of you, maybe you're even starting a family or expanding your family here with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This definitely can be pregnancy for some of you. And those of you that, are conceiving or finding out that you're pregnant, maybe you're scared financially. Babies cost a lot of money. So, you could be thinking about your finances quite a bit here this week, what you can do to make more money, to be able to save for, this child, something like that here. I think that some of you are weighing your options as far as maybe what you can do to bring more money in. Others, maybe you're making an important decision here about a job, Taurus. For those of you that already are parents, you might be juggling here with the Two of Pentacles. You might be juggling, what you have going on at home, your family responsibilities, and also work here this week. So some of you have a lot going on, and that's why we have the Hermit as the overall energy, because at some point you needing to take a break, Taurus, needing to relax, needing to recharge, and needing to retreat and spend some time alone, definitely. But yeah, it's a very positive reading. I just think that some of you are coming out of maybe like a challenging time with the Five of Pentacles. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. But you have blessings here. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands, which if you're already married or partnered, you might be falling more in love with your partner. It actually could be a very, very passionate week for you guys. But what else does Taurus need to know? Please show me. Taurus, additional guidance for Taurus for this upcoming week. Taurus. Wow, very interesting. Okay, the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Very interesting. So for me, this can sometimes be similar energy to the Tower. So very, very interesting. So something could be happening, which I did mention that already. Something could be happening all of a sudden. So something could be happening, and it's a surprise for some of you. Now, don't think that's automatically negative. For some of you, this is a very positive surprise. We have these blessings here with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There could be some Taurians that you're finding out you're pregnant, and maybe it wasn't a planned pregnancy. So for some of you, definitely, you know, here with the Hermit as the overall energy, there is going to be some sort of enlightenment, some sort of clarity that's coming through for some of you. So this is very interesting. If you were waiting on information or waiting on enlightenment as far as a situation, you know, it might be coming through for you here this week. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humility, Conscious Action. So very interesting. Yeah, so with this card here, you know, I feel like for some of you, because family and relationships are so significant here this week, and with the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like for some of you, you're juggling. So I feel like for some of you, you might be putting others first with this card here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you might be kind of putting others first, and you know, that could be why we have the Hermit here as the overall energy, because some of you do need to spend some time alone. And, you know, you need to rest, but needing to be aware that some of you are juggling. Some of you do need some sort of rest. And I do feel like some of you are putting family, putting others first, definitely. So yeah, I definitely could even be reading for two different groups of Taurians here this week, but the Lady of Lightning can represent that clarity for some of you, that enlightenment coming in, things happening very suddenly. You know, and that's not always negative. I just want to make that clear. So some of you, there could be something happening this week very suddenly. It's a bit of a surprise, but this card also speaks about significant change. And, you know, some of you, you know, you might have been single for a long time, and things are getting shaken up for you, but in a positive way, Taurus. Others, you know, this might be on the work front, the job front here. You know, maybe you weren't making enough money, or you didn't feel financially secure, but you have blessings coming in. So here this week, very much needing to listen to your intuition and needing to be grateful for what you already have in your life, Taurus. All right, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great week. Take care.